As I ask them what they love about van life and what challenges they've found. In this video, I've put together 3 of these interviews to help you get on the road.
What I love about van life is the freedom, just the freedom to pick up and go anywhere you want to go, the freedom to just be, because if you don't want to go, like, that's one of the things that I enjoy, that we can just find a spot and we can be there for a week if we want to. We enjoy traveling slow, and I think that that's one of the things that I really appreciate about van life. I can travel as slow or as fast as I want. Another thing that I love about van life is the community. The community has been absolutely amazing. They've been welcoming, and we meet people everywhere, and that's one of the reasons why I decided to join the community. So I really love it. So I think the main challenges that we face when it comes to van life is actually finding a place to park. Other than that, we haven't had many challenges. We equipped ourselves with lots and lots of apps, so that we have lots and lots of resources. So it's been pretty easy that way. But trying to find, I'm not going to say the perfect place, because there is no perfect place to park, but trying to find a place to just settle down and relax for the night after you've been on the road for a long time can get a little tedious at times. That's why I say it's best to plan your days ahead, like a day ahead or something like that, because it can definitely get a bit tedious trying to find a place to park.
I've always wanted to own a house and like have my own space, but I don't think I'm ever gonna have enough money to like own a house. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think I'm gonna ever be able to own a house like a normal person's idea of a house. But this is like, it's just so good to be like, this is mine, this is my space, I can decorate it whatever way I want to, and I can pull up the roots and settle down like wherever I want to go. Favorite thing is that it's just like completely my space, and I can like just have fun with it.
Sure.
Yeah. There's like little like inconveniences like sometimes, but they're not like super challenging. Like this van is a long van, so sometimes parking it can be a little annoying. Like, oh, I want to go into that coffee shop that looks like but they have like this small ass parking lot, and I'm like, I don't know how to, and then everybody's staring at you. Oh, what's the big van gonna do? Are they gonna, and so so the parking can be a little tricky sometimes, because you're like, oh, I don't want to hit anybody, but you get used to it like over time. Yeah.
I've always loved to travel, and so being able to be on the road and travel and visit new places and explore all these like hidden gems in America while also like affordably doing it, I think that was kind of like where both worlds kind of like meshed really well for me. I mean, us being able to work, for example, like right outside Zion, and being able to look outside our windows and see like these red rock canyons is like out of this world. And then being able to go on a hike after we finish our jobs for the day. Nothing's really set in stone. We can like plan an adventure, but like things are always up in the air, and I kind of like that lifestyle where you just never know where you're going to be next. It makes it like a constant adventure. So like we can be in Zion for like 2 weeks, or like if we love it so much we can stay for 4 weeks. I mean, we always have this ability to just decide where we want to go when we want to go, and there aren't really any limiting factors except for the fact that we need cell service and Wi-Fi to work Monday through Friday. What I found the most challenging about van life is navigating such a small space with a partner. So I think it was really crucial that my partner and I had been together for 5 years before we even decided to move into the van. Like, we needed to build like a rock solid foundation in our relationship so that we had good communication to say like, hey, I'm feeling like a little overcrowded here. Like, can you take a walk? You know, I think it's really important to have that good communication so that you can just like avoid, you know, fights or arguments that could happen in living in such a small space. I think also one of the other things that is overlooked in van life is that there's just a lot of systems in the van that you have to like keep up with that you normally wouldn't have to do in a house. Like, for example, like we're constantly having to look for like water, where to dump our toilet, where to dump our gray water, like monitoring our energy to make sure that we have enough for the day. So I think that there's a lot more time spent into just like having the basic necessities in your vehicle. And I think that's like often overlooked because sometimes you could be in this amazing campsite like an hour outside of town and there's no water nearby. So you have to go into town just to fill up on water just to do it like in a week or so. So I think that is kind of hard because it takes away from the experience of like this, oh, free lifestyle, like I can just boondock for weeks on end, and depending on your setup you could, but I think that that is just kind of like some of the things that you have to maintain on the road much more frequently and things that you have to just be like more mindful of when you're traveling. We also like lack this same sort of like friend group that we have while traveling, and so that's something we're going to be actively looking for now. We've gotten recommendations from Joni here to look at escapers, so going to these meetups and meeting other digital nomads that we could travel with full time, I think would fill that void that we have right now, or like wanting to just have a community with us all the time. We would really love that. Yeah.
I just love hearing from other women on the road, and I'm so grateful Tenaj, Zo, and Lucy were willing to share their experiences to inspire other women. If you liked this video, please share it. And if you'd like to see more van and rig tours, van life tips, and other videos to help women get on the road, hit subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. I appreciate your thoughtful comments, and if you'd like to join in deeper conversation, I invite you to join our Facebook group, Gal Adventurers. This is Joni with the Galavan. Enjoy your journey.